Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Thursday the 4th of May 2023 and it is Paragon Warsuit Day. So I reviewed this version that came out quite recently and it is absolutely fantastic, right up there amongst JoyToy's best produced toys, not just in the 40k but any of their lines. The metal joints really make a big difference. It's so good to pose, it's very durable, and it looks fantastic. Today we're looking at the other two Paragon Warsuits from the other two orders. So the Order of the Bloody Rose, this red one here, and Order of the Argent Shroud, the one on the right. So this silver and the red one. Now you can see that the silver one appears to be more similar to the black one I just looked at now, but there are differences. We'll compare when I've unboxed them both. We can see that all the guns are different. This one's a sword again. This is like a mace. On the back, we see some pictures. They all look good. Very, very nice. Also, this one's got like rocket launchers as opposed to like the cannons on the shoulders there. Very interesting. Okay, and they all got... this one only has a helmeted head shown on the back, so I don't know if there is. It looks like there's no unhelmeted head, so that's interesting. Okay, I'm going to unbox these and set them up. If you want to see the sort of content as soon as it's published, please consider joining the Patreon link in the top right of your screen now. And you get to see exclusive content, and also you get free and inclusive entries into our prize draws and raffles. Right, I'm going to be back in a moment. Let me just unbox these and I'll see you in a second. Stay tuned. Okay, here they are set up, and yes, the silver one does not come with an unhelmeted head. If we look at the other helmeted heads from the original and the Order of the Crimson Shroud, they are identical sculpting as far as I can tell. Same with the one on the Order of the it wasn't the Crimson Shroud, so I'm getting the names wrong around. It's the Argent Shroud, and it was the Bloody Rose. The heads are all the same, the helmeted heads. Now I haven't put the sword in yet to the Argent Shroud one, this one here. And that's because I want to show you how I'm going to do it, because the hands are quite tight. Also, we look at the swords, they are different. So the original one here, look at the handle. Then this one, we've got the skull theme, and it's slightly small in terms of the crossbar, the guard there. And is it different? Yeah, and there's different inside here as well, you can see. I'm hoping you can see. Put my hand there behind there, get a focus, there we go. Okay, so how do I put the handles in there easily? Well, you can hot water treat the hand, you can try and bend with your fingers, you can try and screw in, but this won't work because this handle is rather an awkward shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some pliers. No, you'll break your... some bottle nose pliers. You'll break your finger. No, I won't. Well, if I do, I'll do it on camera, so everyone will see. So I'm just going to put these thin ones into the hole and just push and work in. And that grip is now substantially wider on that hand. Then I'm just going to take the sword, put fingers by the fingers by their fingers, and it should slot in nice and easily. There you go. And now that hand will automatically start closing around the sword as it goes back to its original grip position. Very quick, very easy. You can try that if you want. If you don't want to try that, that's no problem. Just thought I would show you. So let's get a close look at these two here. Is that going to be close enough? Let's have a look. So let's look at the head sculpt on this one first. The Order of the Bloody Rose. Really nice head sculpt. Paint apps are okay, but there's no inking. It needs inking on the hair, a little bit inking on the face, and that'd be fantastic, which is a shame. And it's just the helmeted head on the Order of the Argent Shroud, which we can see here. Let's get a focus going on. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. So differences from the original. If I get the original up as well, in fact I'll zoom out. In fact, before that, let me just do a little sort of up and 360 pose of Vogue with these little Paragon Warsuits. The gun is different. This is like what, a twin heavy flamer maybe? Yeah. Some lovely details on there. And these are the metal joints you can see, which are absolutely fantastic. Or metal alloy joints. And then Bloody Rose version. Got that awesome looking mace. And this rather scary sort of uber heavy bolter going on there. Very, very nice indeed. So let's have a look. Let's make them all straight as opposed to doing walking, and have a look at some of the differences between the three of the Paradigm Warsuits. I won't show articulation in this video since I showed it on the original one, so you can re-watch that or watch it for the first time. Not seen that you haven't seen articulation, but articulation is good. And I think my favourite thing about these, or the articulation on these, is that you can pose their control arms, their arms, the same sort of angle as what the gun arm and the sword arm is doing, which I think just makes it so much better. These small details really do count for a lot in my humble opinion. What's also great about these metal joints is they're stiff and it adds a bit of weight, so they're actually quite stable on the ground because the weight keeps them down. So if we look, so we can see that the tops are the same on these two. This one has got the rocket launchers or missile launchers, whatever. We can see that these two have the same iconography. This one is different. It's slightly bigger. We've got the candles. Shoulder, we have Just As, or just As. We have Sancta, and we have Furora, or not Furora, Furora even. We got the eagle, which is sort of a silver. We got like a white inked one there, and we got another white but inked one, but the inking is very light on this one, so it's not quite as good as the Argent Shroud one. Shoulders other side, I think just the same, just different colours, yeah. Come down to the body, we can see that the chest piece is the same here, the iconography, different on this one. To the waist, same. Obviously, we've got different iconography on the loincloths, different things slightly here hanging down off the belt. Plus, you've got this seal here, which is sort of twisted around there, which is now just come off. That's just a push-in, which adds a different aesthetic to it. Again, you can swap around those things if you wanted. And then the legs of the sort of holsters and the armor and the badges appear to be the same. If we turn around to the back, I'm not expecting anything majorly different here. We can see that they've all got a protruding part from the top left side. Fuel for the flamer, power for the other guns and whatnot that they got there. Otherwise, they do appear to be identical, just that the weapons arms are all different, which is fantastic. And all the side arms are different. Even the two swords are slightly different, as we saw earlier. And it would appear that the Order of the Argent Shroud is the tallest, because this iconography is bigger on top. Very, very nice. This, I don't want to say it's my favourite 40k release. I think it's the best 40k release. Doesn't mean it's my favourite. It's definitely up there because the quality on these I just think is fantastic. Well designed, well executed, and the paint apps could be better. You know, it's not like your Golden Demon standard, but the paint apps are good too. Well done to JoyToy. I do like these a lot. So, if you do want to see this sort of content early, again, consider joining the Patreon. Link in the video description below, along with discount codes, including a new code for Locker Toys, since they've changed to a different web platform now. I'll see you in the next video. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.